Students, today we will be doing the chapter revenue in microeconomics. Okay, so first of all, students, what is revenue? Revenue is something which the seller gets after selling some goods. Okay, you have learned about cost. Cost means to produce some goods, what are the expenditure investment the producer or the seller makes? And after the good is being produced with the help of raw material, okay, when the good become a final good, when it is ready for to sell in the market, and when the seller sell that good and earn some money, that is known as revenue. So student, revenue refers to the amount received by a firm from the sale of a given quantity of a commodity in the market. Now students, like this cost concept, the revenue concept also has the three things: total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue. Okay, now what is student total revenue? Total revenue means total money you receive after selling some good. For example, if one chair cost 100 rupees, then ten chairs will be costing how much? When your one chair cost is 100, then you have sold 10 chairs. Then how much total revenue or total money you receive? 1000. How I have got 1000? Price into quantity. Price of one chair into how much quantity you have sold, which is 10. And what is the price of one chair? 100. So 10 into 100 will be 1000 rupees. Here another example is given. 10 chairs is being sold at rupees 160. Then total revenue is how much? 1600. Understood? Means the total amount of total amount of money you receive after selling the total amount of good. Then comes about students the average revenue per unit cost of good. Means if 10 chairs cost 1600, for example 1600, then one chair will be costing how much? 160. Means per price or per revenue or money or receipt from one good. Okay, refers to the revenue per unit of output sold. Means for each and every output, how much revenue you receive. This is AR. So how I will get, what should be the formula of AR then, students? Now, average revenue, if I have told you 10 chairs cost 1600, then one chair will be costing how much? One chair will be costing how much? 1600 divided by how much is 10? 1600 divided by 10, it will be 160. So, total revenue divided by quantity is average revenue. Then comes about your average revenue and price are the same. Okay, now we need to prove something. What is the proving matter? The proving matter is that TR is equals to quantity into price. Okay, we will see that price and average revenue is same or different. Let us see. We know students TR equals to Q into P, isn't it? Yes, from the formula. And average revenue is equals to total revenue divided by quantity. Total revenue divided by quantity. Just put the formula of total revenue here. So what will be the case? AR equals to TR's formula is what? Q into P. Q into P by Q, quantity. So up and down quantity will be cutting. And what is the remaining? Price. So it has been proved here average revenue is nothing but price. Isn't it? Then comes about the concept of the marginal revenue. What is the concept of marginal revenue? Marginal revenue, student, it is nothing but it's a additional revenue you receive from selling one extra unit of output. What is being told? Let us see first the example. If the total revenue realized from sale of 10 chairs is 1,600 and that from sale of 11 chairs is 1,780. When you are selling 10 chairs, it is 1,600. When you are selling 11 chairs, it is 1,780. Then, what is the additional income you receive from selling one extra unit of output from the previous? I'll repeat. What is the additional income you receive from selling one extra unit of output from previous? How much? What you will do? Total revenue of the current chairs minus total revenue of the previous chairs means 1780 minus 1600. How much it is? 180. So what I have done? I have just deducted from the current total revenue and the previous or old total revenue, which is being told here as TR of N minus TR of N minus 1. Total revenue of the current year minus total revenue of the previous. Understood? Now, another way to calculate the marginal revenue also. Change in total marginal, always in marginal utility, marginal revenue, you do what? You just follow the formula. So marginal revenue is equals to change in total revenue by change in number of units. Del TR by del Q. What I have told? Del TR by del Q, del TR by del Q. So MR is equals to change in total revenue by change in number of units. This also you can do. Now coming to the most important concept. What is the concept? We will see the relation between the revenues when price is constant and when price falls with the rise in output. Okay, what is this thing? When price is constant, it is the case of perfect competition case where price of all goods are same. Whatever amount you are selling, the price of goods will be same. It will not change. Okay, and when price falls with rise in output, producer or seller's main intention is what, students? Producer or seller's main intention is to sell more and more goods at lower prices, isn't it? If a producer or seller wants to sell more and more goods, then the producer or seller has to reduce some amount of price of that particular good. So we will see in this both the cases what is the relation between all the three TR, AR and MR when price is constant of a good, and what is the relation between TR, AR and MR when price is falling with the rise in output of the particular good. Okay, coming to the first case, when price is constant. Now students, I have told you, when students, just see the concept, when price is, I have told you from the equation you have known, AR equals to P, average revenue equals to price. And so, since I am doing when price is constant case, then there will be a horizontal line, means the price, I am measuring price in the vertical axis. So price is this one and it is fixed. It is not changing. It is fixed. For each and every output I am measuring on x axis. If I am selling 1 unit, I am selling 2 unit, I am selling 3 unit, I am selling 4, whatever unit of output I am selling, my horizontal price is fixed line or straight line parallel to x-axis, means it is not changing. It is not changing. Okay. Then comes about the relation between total revenue and marginal revenue when price. Now this was the relation between AR and MR. Sorry students, I forgot to tell about the MR here in this case. AR I have told you, which is continued. Now students, what will be the shape of MR when price is constant? Just think about, when I'm selling one good at 5 rupees, second good also I'm selling at 5 rupees, third good also I'm selling at 5 rupees, fourth good also I'm selling at 5, means for each and every additional unit of output, I am charging the same price because it is a price constant case. So additional output, selling of additional output, isn't it this one marginal revenue? Exactly, this is a marginal revenue. So when price is constant, we can conclude that average revenue is equals to marginal revenue is equals to price, means all are same. AR equals to MR equals to P. Now students, AR, MR I have done. What is the case of now TR? What will be the shape of TR? Now from this sum only thing, when I am selling one good, 5 rupees. When I am selling two good, so 5 plus 5, 10. When I am selling three good, 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15. The price of good is not changing, it is same. Additional extra amount I am not getting anything because price is same. But total revenue, when I am selling some additional output, it is increasing. So for that reason, the total revenue is a rising upward case. Understood? In a diagrammatical manner, we can also show this one. If I tell you, or if I am measuring TR, AR and MR on which one? On y-axis, and output on x-axis, and price I have told you constant, so somehow price is this one, assume it is a horizontal straight line parallel to the x-axis. Okay, now I am selling OQ amount of output at how much price? OP. I am selling OQ amount of output at what price? OP. So what will be the total revenue, students, in this type of curve? What is the formula? Q into P. What is Q? OQ. What is P? OP. So OPRQ, this one, this area, or the area under average revenue, marginal revenue and price. This is the area under this average revenue, marginal revenue and price is equals to my total revenue. This is all the concept of when price is constant. Now, when price falls with the rise in output, when is the case? When a seller wants to sell more and more and more goods. Now, think students, for to sell more and more and more goods, a producer or the seller will reduce the price lower and lower and lower and lower. But the seller will reduce the price. But can the price of any good be negative? No, it can't. You have seen Maggie packet rupees minus 20. It can be possible? No, not possible. So for that reason, students, average revenue is falling. For each and every output, average revenue is falling, no doubt. But it is not negative. but marginal revenue can fall very sharply and it can become negative because for each and every additional unit of output, the price is getting reduced. For first output, I was selling at 10 rupees. Second output, I was selling at 9 rupees. Third output, I am selling at 7 rupees. Fourth output, I am selling at 5 rupees. Fifth output, I am selling as 4 rupees. So see students, for each and every output, the denomination is reducing. And marginal revenue what? TR minus TR of n minus TR of n minus 1. So when you are producing one output, it was 10 rupees. When you are selling two output, it is 9 rupees. So current total revenue is how much? 9 TR of n minus previous output is how much? 10. So 9 minus 10 is how much? Minus 1. So is it negative? Yes. So for that reason, marginal revenue can be negative. This thing you can see in the schedule also. It is given in the schedule. Okay. So after this much in this video, next video we will continue with this chapter. Thank you.